Hello Mzansi and welcome back to your fresh new updates. I hope you guys are good because I'm well as well. On the road to 400 subscribers, I have some fresh new updates, and on our first update, Nota claims he knew Simdope before aka. Nota says he was climbing trees with Simdope. Hey, this story was very interesting to me because I think that aka and Simdope are much older than Nota, but anyway, angaz, maybe they are the same age. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Anyway, Nota is trending yet again on Twitter. This time was after going on record to claim that he knew Simdope way before aka. Nota claimed that he went to primary school with Simdope and explains how he got the scar on his face. And this is what Nota said. I quote, "Simdope got the scar in primary school while climbing a tree with me. I was climbing a tree with me and he climbed higher and he fell at Renford House, a boutique private school. Before Keenan even met Simdope, I was in primary school with Simdope. He went to get his stitches and after the second break, he was back in school. That's Simdope. Simdope had a soccer team at 16. Today, we talk about Andile Mpisane being chairman in their 20s. Simdope was doing that while he was still in his high school in Mpumalanga. Yeah? Aye, Matota. High school in Mpumalanga. Nota also spoke a bit about Simdope's wealthy background, and this is what he carried on and said. He was one of those privileged kids whose father had worked so hard at the upper echelon of business. He is the owner of the Lions, the first black owner of a rugby team. He was still the most humble person, and that's why Keenan had to honor him. With this user on Twitter writing, "Before aka ever met Simdope, I was in primary school with Simdope." Nota says he went to Renford House together with Simdope. Simdope Gumete Hustlers Corner with DJ Spoo. Simdope, real name Simpiwe Gumete, spoke at AKA's memorial after Sizwe Hlomo. Many people were surprised to find out that Simdope is a real person. After all the years, we all thought that Simdope was just a name that AKA created. And there's a quote here that says, "Let me tell you how this Simdope name came to be. So we get to grade 10 and I will make the first team in rugby, and it's like a big thing for everyone. I was sitting there and he says to me, 'Sim, now you are good, bro.' Like you're good at school." So we laughed and he said, "But you can't go on Saturday and just be Simpiwe. I mean, that's not dangerous." So I said to him, you're a lover boy and writes love letters, so you give me a name." So he says, "So from now on, you are Simdope." I don't know who that is. I think that's AKA. But anyway, last week AKA's friend Younger Chief called out Nota Baloyi for allegations about the murder of the rapper AKA. Nota named a few people who he claims should be questioned about what happened to AKA at the fatal evening. Younger then put it on record that Nota was not welcomed at AKA's home. And this is what he says: "You're not gonna push some narrative that AKA was some kind of fool who was betrayed by his friends just so you can feel better about being an out and out hater while he was still breathing. You an enemy, Msunu. We don't fuck with you, Bazo or Bozo or whatever that is. Neither did Phobes," said angry Younger. Guys, that's the end of that update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button. And if you're joining us for the first time, smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next updates. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about Nota claiming to know Simdope before aka. There's a lot of stories here that do not ahlangani lezi zinto, man. These things don't come together. I don't know why Nota said he met AKA before, and another thing, now he's saying that Simdope was in high school in Mpumalanga. Hi guys. No. Anyway, go down to the comment section and give us your take on what you think about this matter. For my taking right now, I think that Nota is having some mental challenges or something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna read a story or listen to what Simdope said and which high school they went to. I think it was Houghton, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, guys, I don't know. Let me go do my research before I say Nota is crazy. But anyway, moving on to our second update. Don Design's letter to AKA will bring you to tears. And this is what he said, I quote, "I will try my level best to follow the path you have laid for us." Ooh, that's so deep. Don Design has penned out a heartfelt message to his close friend Keenan Jared Forbes, also known as AKA. Following his burial on Saturday, February 18th, Don Design had its hardest the most, as social media did not sympathize with him but rather blamed him, and some still do. And the untimely passing of AKA. Taking to Instagram, Don penned a sweet message to his longtime friend and fellow entourage member because they travel together often. Don said his heart is shattered and he still feels so surreal that he has to write such a message to Keenan. And this is what he wrote, I quote, "My heart is shattered and the past couple of days have been nothing short of surreal. I am writing this with great difficulty trying to put it into words. What you really meant to me, I would never have imagined that I would be putting together such a message. I keep thinking about all the moments we shared and replaying our memories together. I wish I had one last chance to thank you for showing me what the true meaning of brotherhood is. I am indebted to you for believing in me, believing in my dreams and aspirational visions, especially in moments when I lacked such belief," he wrote. I am aware of all you have accomplished in your lifetime. You work ethic and uprailed. You followed your path with honesty and integrity. I will try my level best to follow the path you have laid for us, he added. Don then sent out his love to AKA's close family members, to Uncle Tony and Auntie Lean, Steph, Baby K, Nadia and Zintle, with heartfelt sympathy. May the Lord heal your hearts and comfort your souls. Let prayer be your rail of hope. Prayer has the power to transform pain and to lift your spirits so that you may overcome this moment. I love you, Keenan. You have left this world without me, but someday in my heart of hearts, I believe we'll meet again and be together again. DJ Zintle also penned out a message to AKA promising him that she and her husband Murder Bongs will take care of Cairo. And this is what she wrote. Keenan, I am sorry that you have been robbed of the time with your daughter, with Nadia Nakai, Stefan, and your mom Lynn Forbes, Dad, and all of us. I would give anything for Cairo to have more time with you, Keenan. The thought of her asking questions breaks me. What do I do when she misses and needs you? She wrote. Please watch over her and plead with the Almighty to guide Bongani Bongs, Murder Bongs, and me as we raise our daughter. The last time I saw you, you told me how proud you are of us and how well we were co-parenting. We had come a long way, and even though it challenged a lot of people in how well we co-parented, it was never about society or us. It was always about our daughter and what was best for her. We quickly learned that our differences would not be a burden for our daughter. Our past mistakes could not deprive our daughter of a happy childhood with love from both mom and dad. I am so glad we figured it out, as it is as we knew we would not be around long enough. Thank you for loving her the way you did. Zinhle remains aware of her and AKA's co-parenting skills, saying that they never did it for people, but they did it for Cairo. And she carried on and says, we'll continue to do what's the best for her. We will raise her in a loving environment that encourages forgiveness, one that is deeply rooted in the greatness spirit of being a family over everything else. We are all responsible for her happiness. How my family and yours will pull together to make sure she is the happiest girl in the world, exactly how you always made her feel. Good night, Keenan. You told me God is in control. I will hold on to these words, and we piece together the pieces of our shattered hearts. We will comfort and love Nadia. She is family now. God bless you, wrote DJ Zinhle. Guys, that's the end of that update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you're joining us for the first time, smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next updates. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about Don Design's letter. I think that this guy is hurting. Even DJ Zinhle is also hurting that the father of her child is no longer around and the child needs to grow up without a father, which is very sad. Guys, go down to the comment section down below and also write a message to Keenan and just give us what you would write as a fan or someone that loved his music. If he helped you out with mental illness or helped you out with depression, also write that down. Just write an open heart letter. Guys, without wasting any more of your time, let's move on to our last update. I almost lost myself. Ishmael Morake, 3 months clean from drugs. Yo, I was always asking myself where this dude disappeared to, only to find out that he was having a big battle on drugs. Guys, drugs are not a play. Guys, do not play with drugs, because drugs will never play with you. They will always have you in a chokehold. But anyway, he once thought it was impossible to make music and perform without taking drugs or having a sip of an alcoholic drink, but is taking the singer and songwriter Ishmael Morabe years to realize that life is exciting without drugs. He performed sober-minded and clean after spending time at a rehabilitation center. Music is his escape now. He is glowing, looking fresh, and found a new lease of life. He enjoys taking sobering long walks and smaller things in life. He tells Zimoja that he also gained a few kilos after spending some time at a rehabilitation center from drug abuse. Ishmael is currently promoting his hot Amapiano song titled Ngawe with female Lisa Lee. The song dropped at the beginning of February locally in Nigeria, which was showcased in the biggest TV show in Lagos and Sound City. This guy's career, I'm sorry, is finished. He tells Zimoja that the last project he was involved with was a year ago called Aspelelanga, where he sang his rendition of Nana Coyote and Steve Kekane's Take Your Love and Jabu Kanyile's Makaya Lo. Staying clean, I think that's what he needs to do from now on. For years, Ishmael battled with drug abuse and was in and out of rehab. He was now been off drugs for 3 months. Guys, isn't it too early for us to celebrate this guy is off drugs? Hey, but anyway, asindabayam, it's not mine. After making the life-changing decision of staying clean for good, guys, it's only 3 months. What motivated me To stay off drugs was the fear of losing all the things I hold dear in my life, he says. The God in me, family members, and music career. I imagine losing everything and realize that I need to get my life together. No matter how many times I fail, I will always want to keep trying. This is not the first time he is going to rehab. Guys, this guy has been on drugs for the longest of time, and let's not forget that this dude was in the streets once in a while. So I think this thing is embedded in his DNA or something, so he's trying to fight it. You know, once you do drugs, you'll never get out. You'll be in a love-hate relationship with that thing forever. But anyway, my first time was a few years ago, but it felt like it was not ready as yet. My first attempt at staying clean was a few years ago. I went to rehab center where I stayed for a few months, but when I got out, I went back to my old habits and relapsed. He says it hasn't been going. It was an ongoing battle and a fight, but I refuse to fail. As I said earlier on, guys, you do drugs, you will never get out of it. You guys are married to it forever. Getting support, Ishmael says his support system has motivated him not to give up, and this is what he said. People like Lisa Lee have been very supportive. Delphine and Lance Stern, the same guy that was being that has been said that he's been giving drugs to his artists. But anyway, from Motherland have motivated me to stay off drugs for good this time. Ishmael says through the years he has lost almost everything valuable, including some relationships with close friends. I've lost money, cars, and some important friendships. I almost lost myself. He goes on to say that his life has improved since stopping drugs. I am more focused and I take my work seriously. My health has improved. I am more driven than ever, and I love and respect what I do than ever before. He says, I now realize that the importance of my calling and the influence it has on others, and I am learning never to take my blessing for granted. I hope to pick where I left off and even do greater things with my music. Guys, hi, that's the end of that update. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you're joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your take on what you think about this guy getting into drugs and trying to get out for so many years. Guys, this guy is old. This guy has been smoking drugs and getting out, doing drugs again, getting out, doing drugs again. Anyway, I don't know if the relevance of his music is going to, I don't know guys. I don't know if it's going to be relevant. A lot of people don't know who Ishmael is right now, because a generation of teenagers right now, it's a bunch of people who are born in the 2000s and late 2000s. So even if he comes back with Amapiano, from me, right? For me, not for anybody else, guys. Please don't get me wrong. I don't think that his relevance is going to be that felt like by these young kids. But anyway, guys, without wasting more of your time, I'd like you to like, share, and tell your friends that we are here. Without wasting any more of your time again, thank you guys for the support that you have given me. Let's get to 400 subscribers, guys. We are almost there. I think right now we are sitting at 314, but you guys are still pushing. And please give me a thumbs up if you like my things. Goodbye, see you some other time.